Miguel Iterati deep here in the IBOP vaults, and we're going to get into an MMA video blog here. This weekend, Friday, June 5th, up in Edmonton, Canada, we've got the World Series of Fighting 21. The odds haven't hit the books yet, so we're doing a little preemptive strike here and taking a look at the card. World Series of Fighting usually gets a handful of the fights. They have a full 8 or 9 fight card there, but they usually get a handful, 4 or 5 of the main card fights at the books here. So they have 2 title fights. It's a little bit better event. You know, you worry a little bit about the World Series of Fighting. They're on NBC Sports, you know, which is not a bad little outlet in terms of obviously, you know, exposure and stuff for the fighters, but they really have not been able to build a roster. There's not a great level of competition for their top guys. They've let a lot of their top guys go to the UFC, return to the UFC. In another bad sign, they recently let go 115-pound champion in the women's division, Jessica Aguilar, and she's obviously widely expected to be UFC bound at this point because they just don't have any competition for her, and that's a little bit of a shame. But 2 title fights on this fight card here. In the featherweight division, you got Lance Palmer defending the title that he just recently won against Chris Horodecki. Previous champions Glenn and the Russian kid, you know, lost the belt on their first defense, so Palmer goes in for his first defense against Horodecki, who's got a lot of experience, and we'll see if he's able to hold on to the belt. I do expect Palmer to be a slight favorite at the books when that one comes out. An interesting co-main event is the heavyweight title fight. You got Smelino Rama, a 9-1. He's the belt holder, and he's facing Blago Ivanov, who's 11-1. Ivanov has been impressive in his other MMA outings, you know, on the big scene here, and I expect him to be favored in this fight. A couple other fights on the main card. You got Mike Hill and Mark Drummond, a couple of guys with about 10 fights each, squaring off, and then you got a couple of undefeated fighters in Hakeem Dawodu and Chuka Willis at 4-0. I think that's probably what you'll get at the books. We'll see how this plays out. We'll see if Horodecki grabs a belt on one of these shows for the first time. Horodecki's been around a long time, but after showing a lot of promise, he's never really panned out. And we'll see if he breaks through here. Anyway, we'll talk to you after the fights, and maybe we'll look at this one before the fights if the odds pop up. Talk to you later.